Have you ever wondered about the great love stories of the past? Not just the fairy tales, but the ones rooted in history, faith, and destiny. Today, we're journeying back thousands of years to uncover a remarkable story of providence and commitment. The story of how Rebekah became Isaac's wife. Our story begins with Abraham, a man well advanced in years. His beloved wife, Sarah, had passed away, and his son, Isaac, the son of promise, was still unmarried. Abraham was determined that Isaac should not marry a woman from the Canaanite tribes among whom they lived. He had a different plan, one guided by faith in his homeland and his people. So, Abraham entrusted his most senior and loyal servant with a sacred mission. He made the servant swear a solemn oath to travel back to Abraham's birthplace, the city of Nahor in Mesopotamia, and find a wife for Isaac from among his own relatives. This wasn't just a family preference. It was about preserving the lineage through which a great nation was promised. The servant, laden with 10 camels and precious gifts from his master, embarked on the long journey. After many days, he arrived outside the city of Nahor and made his camels kneel by a well. It was evening, the time when the women of the city came out to draw water. Here, the servant did something extraordinary. He prayed. He asked God for a specific sign. He prayed, "May it be that when I say to a young woman, 'Please let down your jar that I may have a drink,' and she says, 'Drink and I will water your camels too,' let her be the one you have chosen for your servant Isaac." It was a test of character, a sign of a generous and hospitable heart. Before he had even finished praying, a beautiful young woman named Rebekah appeared, carrying a jar on her shoulder. She was the granddaughter of Abraham's brother Nahor, a direct relative, just as Abraham had hoped. The servant ran to meet her and asked for a drink. Rebekah immediately lowered her jar and said, "Drink, my lord," and then she went above and beyond. After he finished drinking, she offered, "I will draw water for your camels too, until they have had enough to drink." This was no small task. A thirsty camel can drink over 30 gallons of water. Her spontaneous and generous offer was the exact sign the servant had prayed for. Amazed and grateful, the servant watched as she tirelessly drew water for all 10 camels. He knew his prayer had been answered. He then presented her with a gold nose ring and 2 gold bracelets, inquiring about her family. When she revealed she was from Abraham's kin and offered him lodging, the servant bowed his head and worshipped, thanking God for guiding him so perfectly. Rebekah's family, including her brother Laban, welcomed the servant warmly. He explained his entire mission, from Abraham's oath to the miraculous sign at the well. Seeing the hand of God so clearly in the events, Rebekah's family agreed to the marriage, saying, "This is from the Lord. We can say nothing to you one way or the other. Here is Rebekah. Take her and go, and let her become the wife of your master's son, as the Lord has directed." The next morning, the servant was eager to return with Rebekah. Despite her family's wish for her to stay a little longer, they asked Rebekah herself. Her response was simple yet powerful and decisive. "I will go." As Rebekah journeyed to her new life, Isaac was out in the field meditating. He looked up and saw the camels approaching. Rebekah also looked up, saw Isaac, and with a gesture of modesty, covered herself with her veil. The servant told Isaac everything that had happened. And so, Isaac brought Rebekah into his mother Sarah's tent. He married her, and she became his wife. The scriptures tell us that he loved her, and she brought him great comfort after the loss of his mother. It was a union seemingly orchestrated by a divine hand, a story of faith, obedience, and a love that would shape the destiny of a nation. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the past. If you found this story as fascinating as we do, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'll see you in the next video.